Hello. Hi. I know I said I might not be live today, but a friend of mine, Kiara, needed a co-streamer, so we'll be joining her right now. So yeah, I'll just be hopping into VC so we can cast this game.
Does manage to get Sapphire, which will be the defining moment. 3-3 Victorian literature.
Hello.
Missed. Hi! Miola, thank God.
Hello. I had to
Thank you for
just
saving my soul.
I set up stream, but I'm back now. So
Thank you for saving my stream. Thank you for saving my soul.
no worries. Could you give me a quick rundown on what's going on? I see that we
Well,
are 4-1 in
we are
Sisu's favor.
4-1. Capricious, who is having that Mandarin name, that Jet on the other on Sisu's team,
Mm-hmm.
is actually having an up. She's managed to get many kills with that up already.
I'm surprised. It's similar to yesterday with the jet op on Alexia and Zipto. So I really
Really?
think it's just strong jets with good aim.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. The reason why I chose this was because we watched Zipto last night. I
Yeah.
feel like, and then we're gonna watch Zipto and Boba tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
So
So we should
this
highlight other teams.
we should highlight other
Yeah.
teams. Yes.
Okay.
We need to highlight.
We need to highlight. We need to give the girlies.
We need to give all the girlies favor. You know,
Yeah, we need all the girlies.
we need to give all the girlies love.
That is
Not just two teams, you know. And not to mention that Sisu is aura differential. They did win third place. So there might be a good chance that this might be the third team going into GC Pacific. And the way that they're playing right now, I believe it.
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well. Not just pretty well, they're doing really well. I just got in, so I'll be having to, get my bearings a bit with the game so far. But so far, I'm seeing really good
Again.
synergy with the picks. Like their picks are
Uh,
typical, icebox picks.
and it's kind of funny because we've seen a lot of maps. We have not seen Icebox yet. This is a chance to see Icebox. Thank you for the hydrate, Mist.
I was shocked to see icebox as well. I was like, huh.
I
Huh.
was in a.
That is
Oh, take a look at that! Take
Oh.
a look at that! Not able to hit. Not able to hit. Period. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a big hindrance if she cannot find her target right now.
She's down to 3 jet lives, and if you don't get
Jet
anyone,
lives.
you're not gonna get those to
Back,
replenish.
yeah.
You're not getting
And
them
that
back.
is Capricious topping off on that up!
The op is a good investment for them at this point. So
It
we'll see
really
that they'll
is.
go to A, but Heidi will get one. It'll be traded out.
And with 4v2 right now, Cardboard Dinosaur may be in a world of pain right now.
They
To
really
me,
are. If they will be, I think they'll be able to get the plant down. It's just a matter of will they be able to hold, and they will not.
the answer to that is no. Look at that!
For a second there, I got spooked. I thought the clove resurrected himself.
Yeah.
That was kind of scary.
Like, 6-1. I've never seen Aura Differential play. I did not see them last round. If I hadn't touched in today, I wouldn't have seen them this round.
Oh.
So
Okay.
So this is my first time watching them play, and CBD has called for a timeout. I'm impressed. I'm genuinely impressed.
I think this is a better use of a timeout, considering that it's been like what 5-6 rounds in favor of Sisu. So you really do need to cut their momentum here.
Oh, here's a fun little tidbit. Just now when we were doing Boba versus what was that? Yeah, Boba, and oh my gosh, I can't remember anymore. It's been a
Is
long
it
day, guys.
Lilacs or something?
Yeah, Lilacs. They didn't call for timeout at all. There was not a single timeout
Oh,
from
at
either
all?
team. At all.
What was the final scoreline?
I think it was 13-5 and 13-10, something like that. But they did give
No
Boba Rock
timeouts?
for them. But no timeouts. I'm not kidding when I say no timeouts.
That's something.
It really is something. And coming into play there, taking a look at this composition right now. If you need a bit of help, Sisu's Sage is actually called Con, or we can call her Miha.
Okay, okay.
And then Jet is Capricious.
Okay, okay. It's kind
So
of
I will not read out those names. I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
I didn't prepare my brain cells to read hiragana on the spot. Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Hollywood got
Look at how
two.
quickly these
That is
changes
a
are
good
coming.
team play. That's a good fight for mid, right there. Capricious.
I feel like, okay, so here's the thing. I feel like I'm getting a master class right now in how to use an op.
It's true. Like I really like the angles Capricious is playing. They're not like super basic angles, but they're also not like the super risky type either. So like,
Yes,
you know, you
indeed.
always have an exit. You always try to have an exit plan with an op,
Indeed.
which is something a lot of people I feel forget when you know they're feeling themselves in an op. But you can't blame them for that. But at the same time, you'd rather keep the op to your team. So
Yes, no matter what, you rather keep the op, and look at that flawless from Sisu. Now, I was actually expecting this from Zipto. I was not expecting this from Sisu.
ooh, actually, I get what you mean.
Like Zipto doing 7-1 is a pretty Zipto thing to do.
Yeah, it is a pretty Zippo thing to do. It's like
But
a repeat of last night, in a way.
it's like a repeat of last night, and I'm genuinely shocked because I'm looking at the stats and I'm looking at like why is Sisu doing this? I never watched this team, and I am amazed at how high the gameplay is we're seeing right now,
I'm also
especially from the up.
really amazed at how they team play. They fight for mid. What you want to see in Icebox is when your opponents try to get mid, you fight for it. You don't give it to them entirely. And you see that with Piety getting 2 kills on Envious and Elfie. That's insane. Yes, it was. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
CBD's save, but those are good kills.
Those are very good kills. Like that Viper. Okay, we have admit that Viper is. I have to admit, as a controller she is, but she's more sentinel than controller.
Yeah, that is true. But I think it works out in her favor because
Yeah.
she kind of has the ability to push more considering she is a controller. By
I
technicality.
I just feel like saying this, and this is a joke. I'm so sorry in advance.
Yeah.
They tried to push me, and they got a face full of piety.
They really said be humble.
Be humble.
Viper just told them to sit down right then and there.
Yeah. I'm genuinely sorry for making that, and I think Envious is seeing green now.
Yeah, they really are.
Look at that willingness to push out into Envious. Immediately pushes out, runs back in,
That was
gets that.
brutal. And here I was talking about how Capricious had exits. Well, I think in this round pushed a bit too far, but
Bit
they
enough
will
punish.
still have 2 players on Sisu, so it's a 2v3 now, and
It's
they will be going for B.
It's a
But
workable
They
situation.
might. I think they're still going B. Interestingly enough,
No,
they're just waiting for the.
they're gonna get a face full of piety again. Look at that.
Yeah, they are actually though. Furity's aim has been so good up until now, so it's just consistent aim all throughout. Which
They will get a plant here, and then if Piety can clutch this for them, I think she can. If anything goes, I think she can. She clutches it. She clutches it with plenty of time to spare.
that is
Piety.
insane.
Look at Piety just going, sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down. I got time. This is. I've never seen a 9-1. How is this a 9-1? Tell me.
That was insane. By far, one of the most insane things I've seen.
Agreed.
That
And
was
if you-
really good control.
That was beyond good control on their end. There was no rejecting, no saying no, and overall it was just good.
That is very true.
Turret has already gone down. Or sorry, let me double check who's this.
Oh, sure, sure.
Because it's Korean.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
read
sorry.
that fast right now. My brain
Uh,
is still comprehending the match that's happening.
yeah, I'm sorry. They didn't give me an English name. So,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, oh, we just
They
don't
did
have an
not give me
English
an English
name.
name. They did not give me an English name, so unfortunately,
I
I
guess we
am.
just sit here and
I
call
guess
her
we just sit
Killjoy.
here and call her Killjoy.
Call her Killjoy.
It's okay. Come look at that poly
Probably going
exchange.
down, however. That was a timing and unfortunately.
Yeti not able to get envious. Unfortunately, the toxic screen has gone down. They may be able to get this one unless something else happens.
Oh
No, gets one. It's one against all. It's that Sage, but no, unable to win this against them.
I think they'll be getting the op, mayhaps? I don't.
Last round in the half.
Indeed.
They did not get the op, actually.
They did not get the up.
Interestingly enough, they did not choose to get it.
It's
But
okay because
I do understand because they are on attack, so they really need their jet to go into site.
yes. Whereas opposed Capricious has a bit more flexibility in that aspect.
Yeah, because for defending on Icebox, there are so many op angles, so many juicy op angles.
An icebox where it's a very up friendly kind of map.
Yeah.
Look at Capricious just holding that angle.
Like all of them just there.
Yes, indeed. And look at that attack.
That is a really good push for
Yes, indeed.
for A side. They didn't
Yes,
just
indeed.
hold. They didn't even just hold. They just went and took 3 down with them.
I will be very frank here. I was not expecting Sisu to be so aggressive.
I wasn't either. I'm not entirely sure. I think I watched them like a bit last stage, but I didn't expect them to be like this aggressive. It's a really good play style for them, I'd say, against Carbon Dinosaurs. Like
Pierre in the headshots coming in.
she's just feeling it today.
Switching sides.
Yeah, she's just really feeling. And now Sisu has the attack. You know what that means. You know that means that they're gonna go into attack and just gonna go for it.
That is true.
I don't see a way of how to bring this back. What do you think?
I don't think there is a way actually. I really don't think they have a way to get anywhere. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure if they'll survive this. I
Yes,
think it might be worse than what we saw yesterday in terms of round differential.
I would agree. Like yesterday, somehow the team was still holding on. This is feeling like a game of cat and mouse, and ironically, Sisu is the cat.
Sisu is very much so the cat. They just took down their only controller. Well,
And
not
now-
wait, they have a clove. My bad. I'm so sorry.
They have a clue.
But they did take down the controller with more, I'd say, space.
control.
Yeah. I feel like
Okay.
Clove is not really a controller per se. In terms of if you do want to push them back, keep them out.
No, Clove acts more like a duelist as far as that goes.
Oh, the
No.
headshot though
From Pity.
on the gecko, but the refrag.
That's
No,
the
it's
issue
so
when you have
good.
2 players versus 5.
Yeah.
Instantly that causes a big issue.
Because you really have like kind of a 50, not even a 50-50, like a 60-40 chance ish.
On the
Depending,
weird-
yeah, depending
Yeah.
on if they're attacking or defending, the chance is higher or lower for you to like actually clutch the round. Considering if
Yes.
your opponents do have as good of an aim as Piety. Like
Yes, and actually, I'm willing to argue right now and say that this is Zipto's aim.
yeah,
This Piety is having Zipto's aim.
they're just feeling themselves. Like legit.
Look how
see that?
quickly Piety.
See that control on the spray as well?
Look at how quickly Piety is getting those shots in. She's not hesitating. And in a game like this, if you hesitate, instantly you will get shot. You will die.
Exactly. Like we've talked about this yesterday as well. If you hesitate, if you give the enemy team a chance to push you back, you really won't get anywhere. I think
Yes.
that's one of the things I've noticed these teams do, like the winning teams do better. They have less hesitation.
Yes.
They trust in the process. Literally. Just go in. I just like to note Piri going into that round, just going straight into the backside of B. Just like, oh wow. How'd you get
This-
over there?
Yes. Yes.
By far one of the craziest.
I love this so much. I'm sorry, I love this so much. I feel like I'm watching pros again, and this is where we look at it. Piety might get shot at here. No, look at that, look at that. That was so excellent.
That was a good.
That they did not know. They did not know, and that was a flawless 4K.
For Iris. That is insane. That was the momentum they needed, but I'm not entirely sure if that momentum will save them. Now, if that momentum came around a few rounds earlier, then I think it would have had a bigger impact. But the problem, well, not really a problem, but the thing is, it's not over until it's 13.
But it's not. But it's definitely quite over.
I think, I don't know. I've seen games suddenly turn the tide, so. But aim-wise, they really have to outplay like positioning on Sisu. See that?
Indeed.
Just like I said, positioning, but Precious will get Elfie. With
You
an
know
op.
about that up.
That's that
You know
op.
that up.
You kind of need to make sure that doesn't go back to them. I think
Not
that's
necessarily.
the one.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, for cardboard dinosaurs, it is a bad thing that
Yeah.
Sisu has an op.
I mean, yes, but not so much for Sisu because I think she can just buy another one later.
Oh, that is true. But you really want them to kind of have to spend more, I'd say.
Yeah, that's true. Sisu playing it a little bit more conservatively now.
I think that's the
Not
right
saying much.
call to play more conservatively because CBD is trying to kind of read them a bit more. Killjoy
No.
caught lacking, however.
Killjoy was sleeping, man. Killjoy was
is
not
standing in
seeing.
the corner, and just will get that kill on
Here's
the Jet.
here's the problem now. Piety is still standing.
That is true. Beauty's aim alone is the most
Player standing.
insane, but that was a whiff moment.
That was a weird moment, unfortunately.
It is
When
not,
Piety snaps off, she
Yeah.
snaps off.
but with the whiffs, it just
No.
oh, Sunfire will get
Hmm.
the Sage. Interesting.
Interesting play on this. Possible to win through this, but I will also say, what happened to the 12 free
I
curse?
think for me, I think the reason why they got 2 rounds is the way they position themselves on side.
Yes.
They're utilizing the fact that Sisu pushes, and when they push,
Yes.
they push all in. They well, not as all in, but they push
They
hard.
don't,
They push
yeah, they don't
together,
hesitate.
and they don't quite clear all of the corners, even if they push all together. So the good thing for CBD is that they can utilize that to their advantage and kind of just try to
And there's not.
yeah. We'll see Iris
There's-
try to do the same thing Capricious is doing.
Not sure if that will benefit them because here's the thing. Jet of an op very broken until unless it doesn't work out. Like none of them are going there. And that may just hurt them very
Oh
quickly.
no! Wait! The timing.
Look at that! And just like that.
Exactly. I was about to say that they had found Capricious had found their jet. Found Iris early. So it was quite unfortunate that they didn't notice. They didn't have their jets back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's the risk of having a jet and an op. If they find your jet early, they're gonna take her down, and that op is gonna go to waste.
That is true. Piety will be on B side.
They have gone piety down.
They will have to kill Gecko.
So-
Oh, they do kill Gecko.
Unfortunately, that's 12-5.
Maybe.
Winnable?
I
Winnable.
think they have a chance. I think
I-
with this, I stand corrected. They're adjusting a bit, just a bit slower. I'd say they warmed up a
Yeah.
bit more, but they're adjusting really well to how
Yes.
Sisu's playing.
Yes,
It's kind
and
of
I
like
think
they've
once they
read them a bit more.
yes, and now Sisu needs to figure out again where to find everyone else. Because if they don't, then that's gonna be an issue for them.
Yeah, it's really a matter of will they continue playing how they're playing, or
And yeah,
and just
return
will-
heavy fire
That
here.
is a good refrag though. The way Fabricius just tilted to the side like, oh, I want that.
I
now.
don't- In hindsight, I don't think that was a good trade-off.
That really wasn't, because you'd rather keep your sage alive.
Yeah,
You really want your sage alive.
yeah, because she can resurrect
That
if,
is
let's
true.
say, worst case scenario.
Fabricius will see Iris in A. We'll go back to B. Killjoy will get the
Oh,
um,
overwhelming that killjoy.
That
Just
is an
very well
overwhelming-
done. Alfie, Piety is back.
I think
Piety
they
is
stand
back.
corrected. I'm not. Well, this one. No, they actually still might have a chance because it's a 2v2. The
And the Viper
problem
Spit
you
is
have,
not-
however, now is the Viper Spit.
Yes, officially that
You
Viper Spit is gonna be
really
a problem.
Don't wanna deal with that without Sofa's utility, but we've got 27 seconds on this
It-
dart. So if you do get the dart, it's playing very close. I don't think it's gonna.
Enemy remaining.
Piety just
I-
popping off
Yeah.
one.
I don't think.
Oh,
they'll
they
have
might
the
be able to
time.
get Piety though, unless.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh,
this is
Piety might come
dangerous.
in shocking this 4K for
Oh
Piety.
my.
Defeat from the clutches.
Of course. Beauty just really said, sit down. You thought you had a chance? No.
Piety just literally went. I'm sorry. Did I say? Did I say
you
yes?
could stand?
And this very much proves it. Piety 25 kills. Look at that.
That is insane. Considering
Yes.
that their jet is also up there, but the aim, I think the aim Beauty has right now.
The aim is insane with
Insane.
Piety. How many headshots did we just see from those 25 shots? How many times did she I don't even think she whiffed all that much.
That is true. I think there were only a few instances where she
Mm-hmm.
would whiff. And that's like what makes it even more like intense.
That's kind of like the mental game here, because you can also see like this is also partially why our differential is up there with Zipto and Boba, correct?
Yeah.
But this is where I keep calling it aura differential. It's Sisu. It's where you kind of see the difference, because you do see Piety, who is a crack shot, panic a bit at the last minute.
Yeah, that is true. I think the only difference, not really the only difference, but one of the differences that Zipto, Boba, the higher end teams in terms of skill have with teams like Sisu now is that they really have less panic. No panic.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Sorry, I don't know. Like they really have the will to just keep calm. They're
Yes,
like
yes.
ice cold in that aspect.
No, like, here's the thing, like, Sisu is very, very aggressive. But when you look at places like Boba and Zipto, you kind of understand why they
Yes.
were in third place last time. They do have the skill, they do have the abilities, they do have the comp. But the one they're lacking is just that moment of serenity that you need to get through to that first and second round.
That
Like,
is
that
true.
first-
That is true.
So, and without it, you are basically a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check your DMs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Check your DMs.
I am.
I thought I would get more reaction out of you than that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was because I was about to type my reply. Uh, I can't spell. My papers have taken all my brain cells for spelling.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Aww.
Yeah, I was
Aww.
just told this morning.
Aww.
But I will update you.
Update me. Like, okay, so I'm reading out a little bit on Watch Party chat right now. This was Sisu's map pick, which they won.
Oh,
Great.
okay.
Great.
That's good.
Great.
That's intense.
Yeah, and
So next would be
Yeah. that's next would be CBD's one. And okay, so here's the thing. CBD, while being the newer people on the block here, they are still a force to be reckoned with.
That is very true.
They're still, yeah, and unfortunately, when you have something like this, well, they just better pray Piety pops off.
That is
Alright,
really true. I think, judging from what's going on now, though, I think they will pop. She will pop.
Yes, indeed.
Surely.
Yes, indeed.
There's no doubt. The pop off?
Then
It's happening. It's gonna happen.
Okay, so here's the thing. The minute Sisu pops out, that's it for them.
Yeah. It is.
That's it.
That's it. Like, nothing. No
Wait.
thoughts, empty.
At this point, I'm gonna read from my notes.
Sure.
So, Cardboard Dinosaur finished fifth, 6th in Valorant Game Changers at CA Stage 1, so they are skilled as well. With a total win-loss of 5-1. They lost one match against Invisible GC during the Swiss stage. They won 2nd place, actually. What? Okay, I'm not gonna question this. Now, here's the thing. They're also a veteran team coming into this. I did not know this. They were known as Team Mommy's Kittens.
Oh yeah. I was about to double check on that because I remember their names, the players' names from last stage, and I was like, wait, they were on a different team.
Like, this is something new. And okay, so the Korean name that we see, her name is called Miss You.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now.
Okay. I think I really am looking forward to it. And with Piety, I think that Piety really suits like the more aggressive, non-duelist role.
Thank you for the redeem, Soju. By the way, I also have news. Zipto took the win already with a 13-3. Okay, that's a Zipto thing to do.
That's just a them thing. There's no doubt there. I really think there's no doubting it.
That's like I said, that's a Zipto thing to do. Well, let's face it.
They're not the best. They're not the queens for nothing, I'd say.
They're really not the queen. Not really not the queens for nothing.
Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of it. It's like you see these teams coming close to
Yes, indeed.
to them in terms of skill, or like not even like just skill, but like in terms of playing, and you just see like, oh, they're kind of cooking, but you can still see the amount of I think practice that Sipto has, these higher tier teams have, in a way.
Indeed.
And it just makes all the difference.
Indeed. Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to the next round, and then once that comes in, I'm so looking forward to sleeping the rest of the night.
Understandable.
Yes.
You've been streaming the whole day, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, you've been streaming all the games today.
Yeah, I've been at this since 12 o'clock. I have not stopped.
I think that deserves a hydrate and a rest after
this. After this, I'm just gonna go play Harvest Moon, man.
Understandable.
But I have meetings tonight. Apparently, I have manager meetings tonight.
Oh no.
It's hopeless. It's completely hopeless.
Let's just working to the bone.
Yes, indeed. We're just working. I'm just working myself to the bone here. And I know. We want a third map. I know we want a third map. Okay, I know we want a third map. I'm begging for the second map to be over just because. Seriously,
You're tired. Understandable.
I'm a caster, my friends. I'm tired.
It's hard to like speak for hours on end. I mean, would recommend if you want to try, but would not recommend if you're not used to it.
Don't worry, I'm a streamer. I have a 12-hour stream in 2 weeks.
That is true. No, but I'm mean for like people who aren't too sure on why we're so tired. It's
Try
tired,
talking
guys.
for 12 hours. Try talking for
that
6 hours.
long.
Yeah, like that's where you learn that. Oh my goodness, it's so long. Like I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying myself, but also, y'all.
Yo, it's kind of hard. It's really draining to do so.
It's really draining to just come and talk for several hours at a time. Not to mention 6 hours, because like you know when you're a streamer and you do 12 hours,
Yeah.
not all 12 hours will be you talking. Like there might be an hour in between where you're just responding to chat. There might be an hour in between where you're just focusing on the game.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that's a different thing. But when you're a caster like this, you have to talk consistently every single
That
way.
is true. Also, hello, Dempsey in the chat. Thank you for the follow.
Dibsy?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Dibsy!
Thank you. We're taking a break. Well, not really taking a break because we're still talking. But
We're still very much talking into this, and we're still waiting because we're 2 minutes in. I kind of don't want to do a toilet rush at this point. I
I
feel
think
like
we're fine. Fake it till you
I
make
think-
it.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
We'll just fake it till you make it.
Yes, indeed.
I
Okay.
think I kind of after yesterday. I know it's not sick though, but I kind of want to see Lotus.
Oh no.
Sisu
You know what?
or sorry.
I want
asking
Byron.
us Sisu or CBD?
Yeah,
No, who like who are we?
I want to watch Blind.
Like Bind?
Oh sorry, they're asking us who we are.
No, like who? I think Dipsy's asking like who we're rooting for. I think.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I really don't know.
I'm
I'm rooting for both. I'm rooting for both.
I'd
Because
say I'm
we
rooting
haven't,
for both too. Yeah.
yeah, we haven't seen Cardboard Dragon pop off yet. And I feel like once they pop off, they will definitely be something else.
Yeah, I feel like it takes a bit sometimes for the players to warm up, which isn't
Yes.
a bad thing. But at the same time, I think it like that's why the games or the maps are quite fast at times. Like they don't really pop off instantly, which isn't wrong, which isn't like a bad thing. But
Yes.
the loading period, the brain
Yes.
the brain period, that kind of affects the gameplay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, now we are about to go into the next round, and I'm actually just curious because Cardboard Dinosaur just messaged. Like, sorry, give me a moment.
Sure.
Message sent the wrong thing. So sorry, I was just sending out something. All right. I bet I know it's been a long day and it's been a long day for all the casters. I think I'm ready to check yours out. So Sisu, maybe just give us a spin, yeah. Or you know what? Bring us to a third map. I will also take a third map.
We will take
Because
third
we-
map. We're not complaining.
We will take a third map. I'm not complaining. Let's take a third map. I'm not complaining. I will establish that very quickly. I'm not complaining.
We're not complaining. We would like the third map. If anything.
We would really like the third map. But because Boba's one was so quick.
That
Like
is
I think it
true.
was like I think it was like, how fast was it? I think it was like 2 minutes. I think it was like two maps. Yeah, they went 2 maps, but it was quite long in the sense that it was 10 to 13 or something like that. Sorry, not 10 to 13,
okay.
5 to. Oh my god, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day. It was like 7 or something like that.
Oh, okay. I see. I mean, if anything, however, I am not entirely sure if I'll have a long map unless, as we were talking about, Cardboard Dinosaur decides to suddenly be at their best, which I think would have been the case if they like had a bit more rounds to their name, or like kind of worked faster. It would have been better.
No, yet, because remember, these two are veteran teams coming into this. LB one has a bit more than the other just because they took third place last time, but I don't think they should be discounted regardless.
That is true. That is true. I just
Because we're
think maybe they're not playing as best as they can.
yes, and I feel like as we prepare to go into playoffs here, we want to see the teams playing at their best. We want to see the team getting ready and going into this with the best of their abilities.
That is true. I like, as as any caster would say, it's not a good game if they're not all at their best. You really want.
Here we
those-
begin.
you want the-
You got your pick. You got your pick.
Lotus. Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to Lotus.
We're going to Lotus. I better see the raises lock in 3. I'm
Three,
kidding.
2, 1.
1.
It's always just a race.
I think
It's always just
what
a
I
race.
like about TBD's comp right now is I was about to say the breach and the raise. Hopefully
It's
they
al-
follow through with that. The breach and the raise really, or any like utility and just utility in general for breach, like the pairings with the explosive utility. It's really you're stunned. Do you really know where to move if a paint shell hits you? I don't think so. And if they're
No, I
on the
will panic.
defending side, that would be a really good thing for them to kind of play off.
Yes! Give me my Killjoy.
Killjoy is another pick I'd say is more viable as a sentinel. I think Killjoy is one of the best sentinels on this map. For me, in my opinion. But maybe that's just because I like Killjoy. I'm biased
Yes.
that way.
My
But
friend, I am a Killjoy main, so well.
no,
I am also
Killjoy is
biased.
really good. I like Killjoy on this map. You can do a lot with her setups. There are a lot of like basic ones, but there are a lot of like the cheesy setups. You can do a lot of those on Lotus because of the corners.
Indeed. Okay, besides the Killjoy and the race, there's not much else that's similar actually. That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
We're seeing one controller for both teams. It's a double initiator setup on both, but the initiators are I'm
Double initiatives? No.
no.
Um,
It's a that's a neon. My bad. It's a
double duelist
and,
for Sisu.
Yeah.
And I do believe double controllers for CBD. Yep. Oh wait, sorry.
No, it's double
Region
initiator.
initiative.
Yeah.
Initiative.
So
Like I said, it's been a long day.
it's all good. All good. I can help. I can help like
Yes.
kind of cast a bit more.
Yes.
In fact, wait. Let me try to cast the first round. Like
Go for it. You
Yeah.
you got this.
PvP. Let's see.
PvP.
Hmm.
Alfie and Iris, let's go. PvP. PvP.
Hopefully, I'm not too rusty.
Hopefully. All right, we're ready. We're ready to go.
We're ready. So we'll see the paint shells come out with a breach stun for Team CBD. They will get 1 kill on Polly. Raze will be pushing them back. They will run now to C-site. Neon for
Right,
the
no.
entry with Killjoy hiding down in spawn. Honestly, I wouldn't blame the Killjoy. That is scary. I don't blame
Yeah,
Killjoy.
Yes, indeed.
They-
Oh no! Turn
go
around!
for a retake now. I think that's the best course of action for Sisu.
Indeed.
So the retakes. However, Neon will get one on Iris. Alfie will get a refrag. Sapphire will get one on Neon. Fighty will get Envious. However, not good enough. Killjoy
that
will
would
be
be
the
not-
last one standing.
No. Last one standing,
Last
and
one
the fuse
standing.
is going through.
That was a good retake, I'd say.
That was a
Giving the
beautiful.
site for giving the site for the first round for pistol round is always a good option if your enemy team is rushing in.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's take a look right now for CBD and Sisu right now. Okay. By the way, nice casting.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've
It's good.
fully done that. So
Good. It's good.
kind of rusty. I like the buy on CBD. I think they're going for similar players.
This is CBD's map, so this is where we kind of see them popping off. But so let's take a look. Taking a look here.
They do know that they're in B because Killjoy kind of has like an alarm set there, which is
They do.
usually the play for
But-
Killjoys, but you
Yes.
will have to give them a sign. Which
The question is, can they do anything?
Yeah, which is not good because you. Oh, okay. I think we'll get that kill. Will be refragged by
Enemy
Clove.
remaining.
Oh no! Oh
That's the beauty of Clove's
No!
I'd say.
no! Yes.
But Clove will kind of
Unfortunately, get that.
just get defeated there.
CBD finally popping off. Sisu does not know how to respond at this period of time. They are rushing left, right. Now we know that they're better in attacking rather than defending. I'm not sure how this is going to affect them.
That is true. I think the beauty of this map, also being CBD's pick, is that they're very well versed in their plays. They have team plays that do work for them that Sisu just hasn't figured out how to counter,
Indeed.
which I don't blame
Yes.
them for, but they'll be waiting a bit more. So I think they're thinking of how to counter these plays now.
Yes, indeed. Okay, well, take a look at this map here. They might try to rush into A, but that's a lot of offense on A, just waiting for them to come in.
That is very true. I think what's interesting to me is they're hidden pretty well right now.
Yes.
Neon does know. Neon did ping that.
Neon does manage to get one coming in. Okay.
Oh,
The return
the
fire.
paint shell trade?
The paint shell trade was very, very broken. Look at it. Okay. Look behind you. Now they're rushing that. Nope. I'm going to see. I don't care what you say.
The beauty of C, however, is Killjoy is still stationed there. So Killjoy will wait for her teammates and just pop all the nades, try to delay the plant, delay the push as much as they can. Considering they do have 38 seconds right when they planted, they will still have time to plant spike. But it delays, the spike going off. It delays, the timer ticking fast.
Indeed. I feel like now the goal here is to probably do that.
To do as much
Yeah.
damage as you can. Oh,
Oh no, she's gonna get a fire.
I don't think that was a good thing to do.
That was not. No, but Clove has no choice but to resurrect.
That is true. As long as the spike is alive, I think that would. But I think that would have been better if Clove would have been able to get a bit farther out. But Killjoy was kind of blocking Clove there, which is a good play.
Yeah, so even if she got Killjoy, the other two will come in faster. Then you can say, "Oh my goodness."
That is true. I don't think, personally, I don't like Clove resurrecting themselves when
Really?
the situation is like that, because I get war flashbacks to just being tucked in a corner while I try to resurrect myself.
Oh, you mean the Phoenix? Same
Yes.
difference, right?
That
All right.
is indeed.
Oh, but that is already so fast into CBD. Is this going to be the change that we need? Taking out that Killjoy super early is going to be a difference here. Taking out Alfie is going to send CBD into a world of pain.
I think that's a problem now with two of their. I think their other stable team players gone.
Yeah.
You'll have a
Yeah.
harder time getting that retake, especially that there are two of them and four of them
Yes, indeed.
waiting now. That is your problem. Oh,
Oh,
that
and that
is not looking too good for Iris.
No.
But if
No.
they do line up,
Standing.
that would have been a
Oh,
play.
That gives Sisu their first win
Hello,
of the day.
Katsu CBD.
Hello!
We have a CBD fan. Hello, Katsu.
Really? Hi!
CBD. Your
Hi,
stream is really.
Katsu!
Oh, sorry. I hope I was able to fix my stream echo. So sorry
Oh.
about that.
Hi, Katsu! Welcome, welcome!
Welcome to our casting.
Well, yes, indeed. Also, did I accidentally not change my name? I could have accidentally done that. Oh well, say la vie. Okay.
I think what's interesting is that the players who were popping off last map are kind of passive right now.
Yes, indeed. And look at Alfie right now. Polly now slowly making a bit of ground pre-firing into that. Not sure whether that would be such a good idea. I'll be honest.
I think it's a nice thing that. Oh. No! Oh, the aim. The aim was just not there in that round. It was reminiscent of Killjoy and Icebox.
They literally said, hello!
Holly will say hello. Get the kill on Killjoy.
Like, just hello! Goodbye. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Okay, they will have the Rolling Thunder for retake, but I'm not entirely sure that would have been the right play.
That I don't
just
think they
will
that's
get
smart.
games.
Because here's the thing, Raze has already gotten what they needed at this point in time. They've fired off that showstopper. They've gotten the kill.
Yeah.
So
think
at this
Riz
point,
is
even
good
if
to
they
go-
die.
Yeah, Riz is good to just say bye this round.
One enemy
What
remaining.
concerns me
Piety
is that
with the headshot!
exactly.
Piety with the
Once you-
headshot!
Once you give Piety the space to do that, you're kind of shooting.
1-2 Piety Piety kills. Honestly.
Suddenly Piety has 4. Suddenly.
I think you might have spoken too soon on the fact that
Playing
the players
slower,
are popping
yeah.
up.
I think what's happening here is that Sisu's taking their time, considering they know if they rush, if they attack hard, CBD will come back and
Yes, indeed.
deny them any attack. What's interesting to me is that they're pushing B, but then again, they will have to do that, considering that they do not have the firepower. They're on an eco round right now, which isn't the best look for them. Oh,
Envy just getting taken down. Did not manage to get anything there, but Envious does come back. Not gonna do much to CBD right now. But the plan will initiate in A. Piety again popping off. Not bad,
will
not bad.
be traded out by Samfire for Envious. It is a 2v3 in favor of Sisu. However, Holly waiting with a fade.
A fade.
I completely forgot what that
Well,
was.
I'm
For a second
not
there. They
The
will
haunt
have
has been
the
destroyed.
haunt. They will have Samfire use all the utility at this point.
There,
To
but I
no
don't feel
avail.
like I don't feel like utility was such a good case, considering that they were on slightly an eco round that
Yeah.
time.
I think that another thing about Breach is you usually use your utility for your team
Yes.
rather than yourself. So when Samfire was alone, I kind of doubted whether the utility dump on Polly would even do anything.
No, and as it turns out, it didn't
But
do
it
anything.
really didn't do anything. Because you and your Breach, you kind of have a... How do you say it? You kind of have this downtime.
Yes. And look at Sisu already finding their goals here. They already found them out. And where CBD is nowhere to be found. One Killjoy on site, and that will give them the plant that they needed.
What's interesting about CBD is that they're playing retake a lot more often, which isn't necessarily bad. But with the way their kills are going and with the way Sisu is able to read their retakes,
It's not going
the
well.
judge. It's not going too well. That was a nasty judge shot on Elfie with the showstopper not even coming out. Holly will be the last alive. However,
Enemy remaining.
both CBD players are low, and Samfire
Yeah.
is low now. I think the utility would be a bit of use to Samfire in this case, considering that they did have kind of a
That's it! That's it for Polly! That's it! And she clutches very
Polly
well!
gets 3. in that exchange.
All right.
I think that's just unfortunate timing for Sapphire.
It really is, and now they've called out a timeout for CBD, trying to break off Sisu's momentum. No matter what it goes, they have to break this off because if Sisu gets any more momentum, that's it for CBD.
It's gonna be a repeat in terms of momentum for Sisu. Which you don't want, considering that CBD was off to a strong start. I think what CBD needs to do now is kind of play to push them out once more and less retake, more fighting for site.
Agreed.
Because I think
And
with the retakes, it's just not working out anymore.
it really isn't, and unfortunately, that seems to be the case with Sisu.
Yeah.
Like Sisu is currently like the quickness of the adapt on Sisu right now is insane. It's very insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think really, really insane reaction time in terms of adjusting to the way CBD plays on this map, considering that this is CBD's map pick.
Indeed. All right, let's take a look at the whole situation right now. Waiting on the entirety. Okay.
CBD is going to have to go for a broken buy. I don't like this buy.
I don't like this buy either.
You've got Gecko with a bulldog, and the rest of your team on sheriffs and a Bucky. It is not the best thing you want.
It's conservative.
It's conservative, but I am not entirely sure Gecko should be pushing that far with the only gun, considerably a gun on their side.
They're going after this. CBD right now a little bit in rush. Look at how Sisu just tempts C, pushing everyone into that. Now they're going to A.
I think it's because Sisu knows they will try to push them out. They'll be dumping a bit of utility.
Yes, and now they're pushing in. We are about to see a firefight here on the spot.
Your problem is now, however, you've got your Gecko pushed way too back onto the heaven portion of A site, which you don't really want, considering Gecko is the only one with a gun.
Spike planted.
Indeed.
You don't want it.
All right, look at that. Oh, and that was
unfortunate whiffs for Elfie, and the Gecko gun
Last player
is gone.
And now we are left with Miss You, and that is the POD popping off right now.
It's just Piri again.
Can we? We need to give her like a nickname at this point. Can we give her a nickname at this point? Like we need to give her a nickname.
We really do.
Like her shots are so good the minute that she can get them, and of course Killjoy's one weakness, of course, is being the fact that you might plant somewhere and unfortunately nobody's there.
I think, however, Piri plays this well.
She does.
There is no reason to fear that you won't get it.
Yes, indeed.
That's the difference. You don't have a fear of not getting the kills. Because the aim is there.
Oh, yep.
I think they're just trying to make more noise. They're baiting CBD out really well.
Yeah,
I think
they're baiting.
CBD is noticing, however, that they aren't pushing entirely. So I think they're trying to be a bit more conservative with their utility, but it's still not working out like they want to, because by the time that Sisu does push, they lack utility.
Indeed. So that's the thing. Okay, look at this right now. Alfie, Envious right now pushing out with a little bit more utility. Oh gosh, and now they're going to A. Samfire is gonna be waiting for them.
You really don't want that utility gone. That's your problem right now. You really don't want all that utility wasted.
And they're gonna commit to A, I believe, because they don't have any other time. Otherwise, pushing out Samfire.
Samfire did have. Oh, Samfire getting 2 is big for that. Push.
Yes, indeed.
I'd say Samfire had the better positioning there. We'll get Alfie. We'll get Alfie, which is a mark of how good their close aim is. The resurrect does come
They just
in.
need.
However,
They just
they
need to
have
push this. They just was unfortunately not able to. CBD is successfully able to defend that side. They are paying attention now.
They really are. I think that was just sad for Clove Part 2, considering that Polly was alive,
Yeah,
but by the time Clove had resurrected,
she
Polly
was
was
dead.
just shot down.
That was kind of sad because if Clove had come back, she would have made all the difference.
A 2v3 is really such a big deal when it
Yes,
comes to that situation.
Indeed.
But at the same time, you have to note that they did run out of time.
Yes, they did run out of time in that case.
They did run out of
Okay. Oh, look at them just rushing in, just committing to that non-stop, getting gunned down by Piety already.
Petey's
Not a bad shot.
aim, man.
Piety's aim is
Insane.
scary. It's scary.
I love how we were like, do we want a third map? Also the two teams. Let's give them the closest map we can.
Yeah, let's just give them the best thing that we can give them.
Oh.
Okay. And that's the last player
That
standing.
is not
No.
ideal. For
Again,
a breach.
what?
Again with the breach being the solo player. Which is unfortunate, considering that you do have to mind the timer on the spike.
Find you.
Polly does have the utility. Oh, it will bounce back. But the aim. The
It's
aim
okay.
is there.
Here's
There's
the thing.
no point.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question here. Why is a breach as a final member such a bad idea?
Breach as a final member isn't necessarily a bad idea. I'd say it's a bad idea to dump your utility when you're the last one standing. Because breach
True.
utility kind of takes time. It lags a bit, so you can kind of tell where it ends up. And when you're in a 1v1 or a 1v2 and you're the one as breach, you want to rely on your aim more than your utility, which makes breach kind of balance in the FPS sense.
Rushing in, just not giving them any space to play around with. But now
Okay.
it does appear that TBD has
That is
returned fire.
a good kill.
Oh, and it looks like the showstopper will come out. Not able to get anyone, but it's 2v2 now.
I'm so confused. Hold on. Weren't they at a like
Disadvantage.
4v2 just now?
They were, and they just brought it back.
They just
And
said
now this one.
not today.
And this is a very good team for literally post-plan because now they have their offensive team there.
They do. They can push a bit more if they want to. We have
Which they're
Clove.
gonna do.
And
One enemy.
And look at that! Look at that
is
push!
beautiful.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful teamwork, actually.
That is really beautiful teamwork. The way they just waited for each other.
Last round.
That's what you
before
want when you're playing with your team post plant. You just want to wait it out. You want your opponents to think that they have the upper hand, that they're isolating you when you're isolating them.
With that being said, let's take a look at the situation right now. It is not going too bad. It's not going too bad.
I'd say this is a closer game considering that CBD does have moments wherein they are able to read Sisu better, but considering that their buy rounds at times are kind of scuffed. Like you see how CBD has one player with a sheriff right now, while everyone else has proper vandals and whatnot.
Indeed.
It's not
And that
gonna
is a
be-
Neon and an ult. She's gonna try and hunt whoever that she can. If she can get any attack there, that could be very broken.
If Neon can just get one person, Neon is going in the wrong way, however.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Iris will get one. MJs will also get one. Neon will get one.
Let's
Oh,
do
Neon will get another.
Voodoo.
last player standing.
Last player standing. That race.
Remaining.
Grims.
I.
Oh.
But no.
Oh. My heart just like stopped for a
My-
second there.
My heart just raced. I was like, what? How did this happen?
They met each other for a second and kinda
Switching sides.
It's like, hello, go by.
hello.
Okay. Now CBD has to attack, but remember, here's the thing. Lotus is sadly quite defensive.
It's quite defensive, as you can see with CVD's early on rounds at the start of this map. It's very defensive sided. You can see the amount of plays you can do, but I'm pretty sure that CBD does know that if they can do this, the enemy can try it too. So I think they'll be a bit more cautious with how they're going to play this out.
Indeed, and take a look at the entire situation here. If we look at the entire situation here, it's not going too well, I would say.
I'd say they have a chance. It's they need to pick their battles.
They really do. If they rush in like what Sisu did, they're gonna find POD has found one.
They found
Look at
quite a bit, I'd say. But you do know that you do see that the Killjoy on CBD will wait in A, kind of like seeing if a flanker will be there to pick them off. They will be pushing towards C, which is interesting to me because it's easy to rotate in between C and B. So you'll find out soon enough that there are a lot of people stationed there, which you don't want. You really don't want all those people on you. What's interesting to me is that there are 4 people in C. They don't know that though. 1 person in B.
Quick rotate
and no
from
one in A. They kind of just baited everything out. Now they think they're going B. When, truth be told, I believe that their rays will see that, oh no, no one's there.
And that's a free retake instantly for them. Alright, but no, Grams I won!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did I just see?
The tide turn snap with 2-1-2 by Grams. That will be flashed out, but he will be met with a lot of resistance. Sapphire left alone again!
Oh, Petey with the last kill and the defuse. Like I said, I really think Petey has a niche here with the controller sentinels.
Petey loves this role.
They're like giving each other the defuse. That's cute. That's cute.
Zipto is done. It was 13-0. It was 13-0. It was 13-0. They were up against I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
I'm checking.
Thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh! Hello.
Up against Big Siren.
My match finished early. I heard the 13-0 and I'm like, wait, what? 13-0?
13-0 is insane.
That can't be right. That can't be right.
That shouldn't. Wait a minute.
Anyways, we have to cast. We have to cast.
Okay.
No.
I think with the guns being on Sisu's side right now, CBD will try to bait them out. They're both waiting at the entrance of A.
Yes, and it doesn't look like they're gonna rush in. Fine, Grams is gonna find Iris, but Sapphire
will get
correctly. Okay, that was a bad idea.
That was pretty bad.
That was a bad idea.
They'll be getting the guns from Sisu.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and probably just returns fire. Yeti has to clutch
will have to.
Yeti has to go. She does have a better gun though.
She really does, but the problem is that there are still 2 of them. If you get the Killjoy first, there is a chance that you will be able to kill the Breach.
Indeed.
Considering that Breach as a last is not as ideal as Killjoy last.
Really?
They will be moving to a different side. I think they have time to go.
I think they will definitely be paying attention to that. They're going to see. By the way,
they're just gonna run it down.
They're gonna run it back. Yes.
They're just running it down to see. Kitty. They're all the way. Oh, and that's unfortunate.
Just see.
It's unfortunate that Kitty had to put her turret down.
Yes.
You don't want that.
She might get overwhelmed here. I
feel as long as you do know that there's utility at play. Problem here is check your
coming back up. 1, 2, and unfortunately, I don't think she can come out of this alive. Nope, unfortunately, this goes to the 6-8.
That was a good play with that breach stun. That breach stun was really good in that aspect. Because what I noticed is Piri kind of hesitated on checking that corner.
Thank you for the follow, Ping. Take a look at the entire situation here from CBD to C. So they are just swapping back and forth. CBD is ready. This was their map pick, and they're proving why it was their map pick.
However, I think that there is also the problem of their guns not being the most optimal
Oh, you're
for
right.
them. But right now, well, now they do have guns, but in the first 2 rounds, it didn't really have the best
They-
guns. But we'll see in this gun round if it will go CBD, considering now they have the firepower.
Yes, that is correct.
They also do
All right.
have the explosive power to get into.
They're gonna rush. This map, this entire thing has always just been the rush game. And look at that Sisu with sheriffs, not to mention.
I was about to say Sisu with sheriffs, but they're still winning that. Not how the last kill was also a ghost kill.
Indeed.
That was even the new bundle that I've already dreaming.
Yeah, and now they have guns. They can take guns into the
It's a
next round.
thrifty.
It's a thrifty.
They just
Yeah.
traded thrifties actually.
How amazing that they literally just traded thrifties.
No, I think that's what's going on with this map. They're just trading. They're just trading
They're trading-
rounds. They're trading rounds and doing it like similarly to how the previous round was won by the enemy. Team.
Look at the 69. Yeah, funny number.
funny
funny number.
numbers. Funny numbers
Funny number.
because they're trading each other out.
Yes. All right, but at the same time, Sisu now does have a better read of them, and they might try another rush into B because look at it, they're just giving them B.
I'd say they're giving them B because it's easier to get them on all sides with B. Because
Yes.
you're very put into this situation where you're in an enclosed space and you don't want that. You really
Oh, but
don't.
they want A. They really want A.
But
which-
CBD will go A. Which is
Yes.
interesting to me.
Oh, and just like that, traded back to
Trade
back.
after trade, Envious will be able to pick up a gun and the spike. But it
At this
still is a 2v4. As long
At
as
this-
they play their cards right.
At this point, I don't think that A is the most optimal. And look at
Whoa,
Glam's not
whoa,
able to get that
wait a
shot
minute.
off. Wait a minute.
Player standing.
Oh, no.
What? Okay.
Down A.
Okay, it's 2v1. It's possible. No, I spoke too soon.
I think if in that moment, Sisu had more HP, it would have been better.
Yes.
That
Yes.
would have been the deciding factor if Misu would have gotten close.
Yes. And take a look at that right now. They're all going to B now. They're going to push out and they're just going to...
I swear, they're gonna just meet each other at B at this point. They just
They
know.
might as well.
They just
No,
know
actually-
to themselves.
CBD does seem to want to go to C, actually.
There.
They're changing their mind last minute. They're like, oh,
Okay.
wait a minute.
What's dangerous?
What's interesting is that Holly will spot that
Let's see.
people are there, so they'll kind of lean towards these two sides, leaving
And
only
the...
Reyes
Yeah.
to just jump spot.
Hi, Reed. Thank you for the drop by. I will be streaming again tomorrow, 6 more hours of this. So yeah.
I'm
All right,
rooting
let's
for
see.
you.
I have to have faith in myself as well.
You
All right.
got this.
And then after that, I will take a break for 3 days.
I think
All right.
it's looking like a C.
It's looking like a C. It's looking like a C. But I don't know how this will eventually turn out because honestly, it doesn't. They're testing out the waters. Maybe C, maybe B, maybe A.
For
And that's a
retake,
huge-
however, on Sisu's side, you have the
Whoa.
capacity to retake with a Nightmare 5.
You
Fade,
do?
the Fiddle. They will
And
have
as well as
a
the Gecko ult.
round.
This is going to be a very close match here.
What's
Because look at
the-
everyone's just looking.
That is true. What's scary is that the Breach does have an ult. They've used it now. But
Yes.
it's not really giving them the effect that they would want it to have.
Yes,
Considering
they do.
that they didn't really deter them from pushing. They do have a Killjoy ult, which is
That's
funny.
gonna be the game
Sapphire
changer. That's
does have a 4K in this.
No, she's gonna want to try and save.
They're gonna want to try to get that ace actually, which they might
Yes.
give to their Breach at this point.
You might as well.
They might as
Oh
well.
no!
Oh,
No.
Breach will be taken down.
No! Oh my
oh.
goodness! No, unfortunately,
oh,
that
that
was
was
a little bit
unfortunate.
off.
That was unfortunate.
That was really unfortunate.
In another timeline, that was a
In
clutch.
another time. In another timeline, that was a clutch.
In
In
another
another
timeline,
timeline,
it is
in
not.
another timeline, that Breach was an ace.
In another timeline, the breach had an ace, but in this timeline, CBD wins the round
Unfortunate.
nonetheless.
Yes, indeed. Oh well, 10-7 right now. We can. I think it's too early to say if we'll go into third map just yet. But let's take a look.
They still have enough to buy rifles, so I'm
They
pretty
do.
confident in the capacity for this to go anyone's way at this point.
Kitty is literally playing the duelist killjoy thing to a different
I
level, isn't she?
I like it. I like the duelist killjoy idea.
I'm not saying I dislike it, but I'm just saying this is a very different
It's
level.
very mental, I'd say, but it's the good type of mental they need.
Yes, indeed.
Neon will get one. Sapphire will be able to trade that one. Neon with 3 now. They're
The
just waiting
killjoy
on
is gonna come
Killjoy.
in. Nope. Piety gets the final kill as usual.
It's a killjoy diff at that point because the PD acted first.
I think I figured it out. Miela.
Yes.
We're gonna call her Peak Piety.
Okay.
We're gonna call her Peak Piety.
Sure. Because all the peaks,
All the
Oh.
peaks.
they give
All the-
kills. They give kills.
Yeah, it's like one peak, bam, done. One peak, bam, done. We're gonna call it Peak Piety.
It's like, I'm sorry, it sounds like like peak comedy. It's kind of like the meme. I'm so sorry, PD.
I will turn her into a meme. I have an idea of how to do this already.
Maybe
I will graphic design her a meme.
we'll just go through our VODs and just look at the times where it just peaks and one taps.
Yep.
Just
I
make a
will.
compilation.
I will absolutely do that, actually.
If anyone else would like to help out, just tell us.
Yes,
would be fun.
please. That would be really fun. The peak of piety.
PD's peak.
Alright, timeout is done and over with. And looks like CPT is having a slight issue here. Sisu being able to read them out very quickly, actually.
Sisu's doing well because they kind of. What's funny to me is they play similarly to CBD, except
Mhm.
they're a bit more aggressive in terms of retake.
CPT, there were a lot of times when they just really just rushed in. Didn't turn out as they hoped, but it is what it is. Kind of situation.
Yeah, it is what it is. I think for now they're playing control, but they're like what I like about Sisu's playstyle and their defending half is they're pushed up.
Yes.
They're pushed up very far in the defender's
And that-
sphere. You see that 2 kills down
yes.
for the Neon. That's because their Ray is baited out a bit more.
Yes, agreed. And look at that now. And look at that weight. And that weight on that pre-fire will get them. Oh
This is
no!
scary.
Iris is gonna come out.
I'm scared. I'm like
I'm very
fearing for
scared.
my own life.
Like, look at that! Look at that! That's one! And
Oh.
your teammate will be behind to save her.
Spike down A.
Oh,
Now the spike is in A. Okay, Iris does manage to get that. She will have to plant though. I'm not sure if that is such a good idea.
that was not a good idea. But at the
Holy-
same time, I do understand the thought process Iris had.
Mhm.
Is when you're in a 1v2, you really want to push them.
Yes.
And Iris did have the right mindset, just not the timing in their favor.
Indeed,
That was
indeed.
unfortunate timing.
That was really-
In another timing, that would have been good for Iris.
In another world, that would have been
In
amazing.
another world,
But
that would have been a win. It would have been
It's a 12.
8-11.
this is 12-7 now. Do you think Sisu will call?
I think
This.
CBD still has a chance.
Still has a
Sisu
chance,
is
I believe.
safe until CBD gets to 10.
Yes,
Sisu still has a bit of a cushion until they get to 10.
but they really had to stop playing so aggressively at this point because Sisu is sniffing all of them out
That is
like
true.
this.
I think the difference between CBD and Sisu on defending is that Sisu is able to get out of the
Yeah.
situations that would be sticky. That is
Yes.
thanks to the mobility their agents have. You have a Neon, you have a Reyes, you have a Clove who can kind of give themselves a shield. So that
And
mobility proves to be vital for their retake, which is a
they
really
will get a
good
plant
thought.
here. They will get a plant here.
They
I'm
will,
not sure
yeah.
how else. Polly is in the middle of tracking Envious here. And they're gonna find a lot of opposition here. The defender killjoy is already creating the ult. That will give them exactly what they need.
And the Clove will be able to hide a bit. Oh, nope.
No.
Iris's aim.
No, they just need to have enough time to defuse. That's it.
That is true.
That's it. That's
No
it.
way they
No, that exactly gives them the
No, wait a minute. Wait a
The
minute.
minute. That's 0.009.
That's 009. Did you see how close Kitty was
That's so
to
close.
defusing that bomb?
I thought they got it.
I honestly thought they got. I was like, huh? I mean,
And
that's
I
good
guess
for
we-
CBD. They live another round, but that was intense.
That was very
That was
intense.
so close to becoming a 13 for Sisu.
Yes, and had they, I didn't even figure that would be that there, and that 0.09 was clutch.
That was scary.
Yes,
That's like
indeed.
all your fears when you're in a competitive game.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see. Let's see now. Okay, they're probably gonna take their time here, which is a very good call on CBD. And gets up Piety early. That's gonna be big.
That's gonna be big considering that Piety is the hold.
Yes,
So you don't want that happening.
indeed.
They will push
But
back, kind of play with that door a bit. You don't actually know where they're going, but Spike will be rotating to A.
yeah. All right. It
Spike
does seem
will
to be
on-
an A.
Spike will be on the A side, and the only one watching A side would be Defender Rays, which is not ideal if you want to kind of stop them from entering. They will be able to enter with Elfie. Elfie will be able to escape that paint shell. Graham will not be able to take down the wingman. That is not a good position for Graham, but they will be able to get
It's
out.
not. And now it's a retake game because the spike has been planted. They need to hunt them down, hunt them out. Nope, does not look to be in a good position for anyone right now. One enemy last standing.
They're doing too safe
That
right
Neon.
now.
Oh no, she's gonna run straight into it. She's gonna run straight into it. I don't think she has time. And
She does not
unfortunately,
have time, and she does not have the capacity to attack all three of them from those angles.
at this point, Sisu needs to bring it back. They need to
Sisu
not
needs,
let
I
this
feel,
affect-
end this now,
Yes.
because
Because-
if, as I said, the cushion is 10. Until 10,
Yeah.
they're safer. But your problem now is that they're on a eco round, but from what we've seen in the past round,
Their
Sisu
eco
does
rounds are
really
okay.
well on eco. Surprisingly enough, their aim is very crisp on eco.
Yes.
I think it should be the sign, however, that they should play a bit more safe and hold sight.
Oh, Piety found somebody.
I think the difference now is just hold
Just wait a little bit.
hold
They
it
will.
a bit
we will get
more, I'd say. Because you really don't want them to be picking you off, especially if you're trying to get guns.
Sisu is looking a little bit panicked because of the fact that how scattered they are at this point. They don't know who's coming from where.
I feel like they might go for a B push. They're kind of baiting the doors.
Yeah.
But
Oh, right, they're
what
hunting.
they will be, I think, going back to... Okay?
Hunting!
They're
Hunting.
indeed.
And that will give them a little bit of that orb. Piety just needs one more. And now they have guns! And now
Okay.
they have guns!
They have guns. What's interesting to me is that Neon also has ult. So as long as Neon can kind of hunt someone down before their ult goes into a permanent cooldown, I don't think it will be possible. But the ult
No.
is postponing the plant.
Yes.
That's what you want. If Neon's ult can't kill, you want it to hold them off.
But, yes, and the They have 14 seconds. They just need to hold them off fast, and now Beauty will not, and that will
Beauty
give
is
them
not letting them
on a
win.
thrifty round.
Beauty's peak, literally. Sit down.
I can't believe
That's
they just
exactly
got their
it.
13 on a thrifty round.
I think, I don't want to call it preemptively, but considering that Sisu's aim on eco rounds is really good, I wasn't too surprised that they won that. When they have sheriffs, there's just something else about the capacity of their sheriffs in a way that it just works better for them to have sheriffs on their eco, which I think is a really smart decision because that helps them. And it really
Okay.
helps them.
All right. Okay. Thankfully, that ends it. We are not going into a third map. PTL. PTL.
That's true.
I'm so grateful because if we go into a third map, we're going into 6-hour territory here.
Oh god.
Alright.
The nightmare.
Alright. I want to raid somebody today just because I feel like raiding. Is there anybody you would like to raid?
I don't think
Who?
any of my. Oh wait. I think someone I know is on.
Who of Team FSL is online right now? Currently going back
FSL?
to
I feel like no one is online right now on Team FSL.
Are we the last one streaming?
I think so.
Oh no!
I do have a friend who is online streaming an art stream.
I think we might want to stop that then because I feel like nobody in Team FSL is streaming.
Yeah,
that
that is true. So no one. I think every game is done.
Every game is done. All right. In which case, thank you for
you,
last
everyone.
minute covering.
No
for me.
worries. I got.
And
you.
it was a lot.
That was.
It was a lot.
That was a lot.
It was a
But it
lot
was
to take
fun.
in.
That is true.
It
So I
was
think
a lot.
we'll both end the stream here.
Yeah,
So-
and well, just a reminder, tomorrow is both Zipto and Boba streams back to back. Oh gosh, I'm save my soul. So we will be seeing Boba versus Watermelon. I'm not sure who Zipto is going up against. I will double check and I will give you guys the visual a little bit later. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me for today, for all of us today as we watch through Valorant Game Changers Day 3.
Imagine it's day 3 already.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Insane, I know. So thank you everyone. Thank you for having me, even if it was a bit last minute. And
Thank you
hopefully
for
I'll see
coming
you
in.
guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye bye. Big hearts, big hearts, big hearts.